Hey everybody, this is a review of McFarlane's DC Multiverse BvS Batman. Batfleck. Quite like this guy. He's got a pretty noticeable flaw of having a very long neck, and I haven't had a short neck peg to swap out with this guy, unfortunately. When I get home, I'm currently traveling. When I get home, I'll give it a go. I'm not sure it's a fatal flaw when you're posing him. Well, we'll see that in a little bit. Here's his accessories. You have 2 batarangs, quite generous, and his grapple gun. Lacking paint. It has a lot of wooden parts in the movie, but I don't really use this very much, so it doesn't bother me. And swappable hands. So I'd say that's pretty generous in the accessory department. I really don't swap hands very much. I find them kind of a nuisance. But it's nice to have the options, I suppose. Now, this is my first cloth cape figure, and I suppose it's a constant debate. You'll see in the comment threads on Instagram, people want cloth capes, and then they want plastic capes. They want cloth capes again. But I don't mind it. It's nice to have a variety. Oh, I'm wrong. I do have one other cloth cape. I have the Keaton Batman from the Flash movie. And that cloth cape works very nicely. Anyway, so the other criticism would be, as you might have seen online, the lack of wash on the back. No paint on the back. It sort of ends abruptly. I suppose that doesn't bother me too much. It's still got nice sculpted detail everywhere. The gold carries on. That'd really be lame if the gold paint ended there, but it's such a nice, dirty sort of paint. I like that a lot. The big fat icon looks pretty good. Here's a close-up of the supposed likeness. And I just can't tell which parts are the least Batfleckiest. Is it the eyes? I feel like the mouth could be him, and then once it gets here, there's something in the proportions that is not Batfleck. But anyway, nice sculpted details there. These shoulder joints are good. Mine got stuck a little while ago, and I had to really fight it out, but they almost make up for the lack of breadth he has around the shoulders. And I think that was a complaint that I saw online too, that he's a bit narrow, whereas Batfleck is a beast. That's why we like him. And so you can almost simulate that effect by getting the these little butterfly sections here to look nice and bulbous, I suppose. Another thing I like is the proportion of the hands. I don't like it when figures have hands that are too small, and his are a nice balance there. Yeah, great posability, actually. Let's go through that. So, his waist has got a nice 2-ball system, which I prefer to other figures. You'll see in my Select Captain America where the 1 ball and 1 swivel just doesn't cut it. Let's see, how far can he kick? Pretty good, pretty good. The diaper is loose enough. That's good. McFarlane has learned. You can even make some of the scars line up. How about that? Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. Not hardly a twist, though. I think it's... Nope. Not much of a twist. It's difficult. Perhaps because of this cheek section here. Because of the cheeks. Anyway. That's solid. It's ratcheted down there in the ankle. Ratcheted there too. The toe joint's a bit far up, really. But I'm a big fan of toe joints, so even if it's misplaced, I'm happy there is one. And yeah, again with the neck, you can conceal it with crouching positions, with trying to make him as burly as Frank Miller's panels were. And then, I don't know, the eyesore kind of disappears in certain poses. Well, a little bit anyway. Yeah, I'll have to see. I think I have one spare pig at home. Hopefully it's shorter than that. I actually did have a thought. I'll cover Hal in a separate review, but occasionally I'll be looking at him and it's a fine figure, but I'll think maybe his neck is too short. Maybe? I don't know, what do you guys think? From the front, perhaps? No, he's probably perfect. I did think about swapping them off, but it would be to his detriment, I would think. So anyway, I guess I can keep you up there, Hal, for a size comparison. With Batfleck here. Come into a neutral pose. Yeah. Goodness. Cloth capes. Alright, here he is next to the Night Sin Batman. I have the blue at home, but I think the black has become my favorite. So there we go. Just noting, yeah, the bigger chest would really have captured the Batfleck version a lot better, but at least they went the extra mile with the molding here. And it's not a terrible face sculpt. He also came with one of the DC stands and a card. I can't remember where that got to. This massive ass Batarang. It doesn't fit in the most realistic of ways. Like that. He really looks naff when he's standing straight up. He needs a bit of a bend, I think, to conceal that ostrich neck. But yeah, what are some other questions that might come up? Let's see. Here's the Nightfall Batarang, and here's the Batfleck one. Oops. Yeah, not much else to say. It's supposed to be a huge thing. Yeah, I think it's time for some free-form posing. anyway, this is my first published action figure review. Sorry if it's a bit rough around the edges, everybody. I think I just want to play with my toys and video it. So let's see if I can get through all the ones I have with me here on my travels. I have about a dozen figures to celebrate and pose. Anyway, peace out.